Hey, it's Light here with Raw Vibrant Health. Thank you for appearing on my show with me. Thank you for being here. Thank you for checking me out and for bettering yourself and bettering the planet. I'm really grateful to have this little community, this little show, and I want you to know about the truth that is mucus. Okay? I want to make sure that you guys are all empowered. That's why I make these videos. And the mucus thing is really imperative to learn about. There's mucus in your body is a protective mechanism, right? So it's good to have a little bit of mucus, kind of in the same way that having a little candida is a good thing, right? But you don't want too much candida, and the same goes for mucus. And I'm telling you guys that the key to health and detoxification, if you're feeling shitty, you need to detoxify your body. And what does that mean? It means eliminate the crap from your body, the crud, the stuff that is making you suffer. And how do you do that? Well, you eliminate the mucus. The mucus also has toxins in it and emotions. So it's not only mucus, but really, in a nutshell, mucus is pretty much the only disease. Emotional, okay, we'll say 3 diseases: mucus, toxins, and emotional diseases, right? There's only 3 diseases. Okay, I usually say there's only one, but it's more accurate to say there's only 3. But they're all wrapped together, that's my point. And they come out of you if you get rid of your inflammation. Like, you might want to watch this video I did back here, a couple back. You can just find it. Maybe I'll put it down here, but I did it on inflammation. But I'll say a lot of things here that are different than what I said there, but it will all coincide, and it will all be, if you don't know about this stuff, you want to know about the truth of health, which I looked for my whole life because I was sick from pretty much birth, then that's why I'm making these, to inform you. So you want to get this stuff out of your body. And how does it come into your body? First of all, well, as you see in the mucus, or in the inflammation video, anything that's not a raw fruit and vegetable is going to cause mucus in your body. So that is every meat, every dairy, egg, oil, cooked starches like heavy cooked potatoes and rice, all grains, doesn't matter what kind of grain, gluten-free, all of it is mucus forming. Beans, quinoa. Oh, we could go on and on and on. Also, fats. So the fruits that are a little mucus forming are the fatty fruits. You need to be aware of that. So the avocados, coconuts, and if you can find durian, all those things are fatty fruits. Those will cause some mucus in your body, but it's not as much as, the other thing I wanted to talk about, which is nuts and seeds, especially nuts. The more high in the protein, the more mucus forming on your body. So that's why I'm saying fruits and vegetables, except for the fatty ones, all of that stuff, raw, is alkaline foods. That's going to create, light in your body, vibrancy, well-being, vitality. And then the acidic foods is the mucus-forming foods, which is all that stuff I said, and including, like I said, the some of those fruits that are fatty fruits, and especially the nuts and seeds, which, people think, oh, but that's healthier stuff. But it's still, just because it's clean food, it might be organic, and, it's, even if it's organic, it doesn't matter. It's still gonna, if it's got protein, if it's a heavy thing for your body, it's gonna cause mucus in your body. It's straight up, and I'll tell you in a second why. I know that for a fact that I've seen for 7.5 years on a daily basis, and I've seen so many people as well. So you really got to get educated and learn about all these little facets, okay? All this little stuff. All these simple things. It sounds so simple to the very intellectual, but really, I know this for a fact because when your body is finally detoxifying the body, it's eliminating, right? And so, how do you know that it's a mucus is the problem? Well, that's because your bowels, when you start to feel better over time, guess why? Your bowels are going to have mucoid plaque in them. And the mucoid plaque has varying consistencies, varying forms, but you can tell, no doubt about it, it's mucus. And so the different forms of it is like sticky, ropey. It can be really long and stringy. It can be hardened. It can be slimy. It can be different colors. If it's more yellow, then that is like a lot of sulfur that you're getting out of your body. A lot of pharmaceutical drugs probably that are coming out of your body. And yeah, and if you're just, and then a lot of times when you usually if you've done a colonic or enema, you can see the fresh mucus from a meal. I know it's gross, but you can see the clear mucus coming out of your bowels from stuff that you recently ate that didn't have time. It wasn't in there long enough to harden into all that other stuff that you saw. So that's how I know that the mucus thing is real. Okay. How else do I know? Well, the other channel of elimination, a major one, is your lungs. And if you're getting, you want to get yellow stuff, green stuff out. If you can get brown stuff out, amazing. You know, even a little black is possible. That's mucus, okay? And a sign that you have a bunch of mucus that's not coming out is a lot of us will have just clear mucus, and that's just a sign that there's a big old buttload of, you know, stuff just sitting here, but your body is not, you haven't done the proper things. You haven't done enough, like, you haven't put your body into like enough of a fasted state, whether that be via like juices or water fasting or just eating fruits even, to just let that stuff begin to be expelled from you, you know? So that's mucus, okay? That's when you have too much mucus in your body, there's gonna be problems. And the only way to heal stuff, you don't just take a Band-Aid, put it over it. You don't just take a pill. That doesn't heal anything, okay? You have to actually get this mucus out. And the other way that is really very, very, very telling when you see it is peeing out the mucus. When your kidneys are working properly, when you're really detoxifying your body, well, you will see in your body, you'll see in pee in a glass jar. Sometimes when you're filtering good, when your kidneys are really working, you can see right away sediment, snowflakes, mucus, strings. You can see that in the pee, but sometimes it's better to let it sit for 24 hours and just grab the cup and shake it just a little bit. If it's like a snow globe, if stuff starts to move around, sediment, like I said, then that means that's your mucus, that's your metabolic waste. That's waste products that is coming out of your lymphatic system. And I'm telling you guys, and when you can clearly see in your pee, that's mucus. Obviously, when it's coming out of your lungs, you know that's mucus. But you can also clearly see when it comes out of you, out of your bowels, you know that this is mucus. And you can't say that it's not mucus. And then when you feel better when it comes out, it's just like I said at the beginning of this video, when you have candida, you got an overgrowth. You have way too much of this. But a little bit of candida is okay. You know, a little bit of balance in your body is a good thing. It's a protective mechanism to have mucus come to take care of, to protect you from, protect your vital organs from, you know, because really when you're eating really heavy food and stuff that especially is processed or that isn't even food, that's, your body looks at that like a foreign, you know, invader. And so your body is going to try to protect you at all costs. So really, gosh, I'm telling you, like when you see it come out of you in multiple different ways, and then your health issues have gone away, they go away as the mucus is coming out of your body, then you know that the mucusless system of healing, the mucusless diet healing system, which Arnold Ehret, check out that book. It's very imperative. It's short read. It's powerful. You know that this is true. You know that it's true because you're actually getting better, and you can read Arnold Ehret, and it's just a epiphany after epiphany of this guy, old schooler, he's writing this stuff out, detailing it out as it's happening over a course of time. He's seeing the mucus come out. He's seeing what he's eating and what he's not eating, and he's getting his, because he was super sick, and so. And I've seen this in a lot of people, a lot of clients, a lot of friends, a lot of you want to call them colleagues, a lot of fellow detox warriors, which I know quite a bit. This is a real science where when you see it, it comes out of your body, you feel good. Okay, there's no other. You can read things in a book. Does that mean they're true? No, it doesn't mean they're true. But when you experience them, that's how you know it's true. And that's why I want to share this with you. If you didn't know, and like I said, check out the inflammation video that I did a few back, because that will just, these will, like I said, these will both tie together so well. And because inflammation and mucus is the same thing, guys. Too much mucus is inflammation. A little bit of mucus isn't, you know? So you want to learn how to be the master of your own life. And when you learn about the truth of the detox, the truth about fruits and raw foods, foods that aren't cooked, they're already perfectly cooked by nature. When you learn about natural living, alkaline foods, juices, and fasting, and your kidneys filtering your waste out, and your bowels and your eliminative organs, and having glands that function well. And when you have glands that function well, you feel well, you have wellness, you feel states of well-being. When everything's clogged up, and you know what that means. So I really am here to just try to share with you guys some stuff that took me a long time to find out. And I'm so grateful for my teacher, Mr. Dr. Morse. Love you, man, and hope to see you next time that there isn't a fake weather events coming, because I miss you. And anyways, yeah, guys, learn the ways, and you guys check him out. He's on morses.tv now, because they finally took him off of this. He is powerhouse. He's a selfless light warrior. I love it. And yeah, he's got a lot of little things, like he talks about the chemistry, and he talks about all this stuff so simply, and I talk about a lot of the same stuff, most of the same stuff that he does, to be honest. But yeah, if anyone does need my help, holler at me, and you can do whatever you can to help this channel. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, there's always hope. You can always be free. You can always have well-being, and you can always feel better. It might take a week at a time, a day at a time, a second at a time, a breath at a time. Sometimes when you're fasting, oh, every breath you take is you're going on your mission. It's just you're getting closer to day 4, day 10, whatever it is. Maybe day 100 on juices, whatever. Every breath you take, every step you make in the right direction is going to make you feel a lot better in the long run. And that's what it's about. Raw, vibrant health does not really like the short-term gratification. It's, I'm not perfect, but what I really like and what I've seen in my life is the things that make you healthier and more roundabout, or more, what do you call it? More well-rounded and more experienced. And, I like to see that sort of thing, the growth and the health. And you get that with what you're doing on a daily basis, what you're doing most of the time, So a little short-term gratification is all right sometimes, but I'm telling you guys, I've done a lot of work in my life on myself and in different realms, and I'm telling you, these short-term gratification stuff, nah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Do the work to get what you to get a healthy body, and then you can really enjoy yourself. All right, love you guys. Bye.